National Football League brings us to the second city of Chicago. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. They'll send the tight end in motion. Baker going to throw this right away. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I love those corners who can not only cover, but don't mind getting a little physical as well. How about the coverage on that play, knocking that pass away?
Second and 10.
Hey, alert 33. Run. Peace.
Mayfield to throw it. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And we're going to see the ball in the air quite a bit here. This is a top 5 passing offense in the NFL. And they certainly like to get everybody involved. So this defense, they're going to have to be able to counterpunch somehow. They couldn't there, and it's an opening drive, first down.
Now Mayfield. Airing this one out for Evans. Oh, and that is incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. But it's going to be second down. When you look at this defense, there are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
From the gun, Bigsby. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. From the gun, Mayfield. This ball complete to Trey Palmer. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. Fourth down, Mayfield. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. Mayfield down. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime. Reads man coverage. I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time,
touchdown! A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. 50, green.
Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
Red, 38. Ready.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. You look at this defense. They were terrific a week ago in the win over the Lions.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
Here's second and 10.
Ready. 45. White. Ready.
Now Rattler. Little short pass here to Hill. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch it, turn upfield, and pick up the first down.
3rd and 8.
Ready. Ready.
Rattler wants to throw it. And that will be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And they'll send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is taken at the 23. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 27-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
And this will be caught at the 30. A huge play there for Chicago. 45 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Mayfield looks to throw. That's again complete to Palmer. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw, Mayfield. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
It's important to do, especially early in the game like they have. On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Hey, alert 33.
In trouble, and will go down back at the 12. Brian Brzee in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
Quick throw, Mayfield completes it. And a big hit there. That was a man coming with bad intentions. And it's going to bring up 4th down. This is caught. And he is going to be out of bounds well short of the pylon. And that will be a turnover on downs. After 1-7.
I tried to get there. I should have took my 3. Should have took my 3. Damn, I should have took that 3.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when
they got stuck on that play. They ain't let them move.
To see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? The game's being played, figure it out both ways, and try and find a way to win.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Here we go.
Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll go play action here with Rattler. Wide open receiver complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the 46, here's the 2nd and 8.
Ready.
They run it again with Kamara. And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46. Now what a first down pickup of 8. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Pass for 20. 5. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Alvin Kamara with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. A point after, good by Grupe. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they... Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. He's on his way. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Okay, ready? Check right. Set.
Here's Kamara out of the pistol. And he lost the football. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Second and short now following the fumble.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake, it's Rattler. And it's caught, the tight end Hill. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
10 yards. And a first down.
And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call. Oh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
And they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start.
Come on, set. Ready.
Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Alvin Kamara, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And his guys have taken the lead. Grupe able to add the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's Mayfield. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. So after 3 drives and 3 touchdowns combined between these two clubs, finally we get a defensive stop.
Yes, and welcome to the party, defensive players, and glad to have you, because for a while there, it almost felt like it was 11 going downfield on air. Okay, so to be able to have someone come up, make a stop, now we got a football game going.
Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, what a battle this is within the division, because these guys, they've got the lead, but not by much. On the other side of the field, they're knocking on the door and trying to equal them in the wins category.
And I love that second part that you talked about, equaling them in the wins category, because if somehow you get down to the end of the year and they're tied in record, head-to-head's always the first tiebreaker. So the winner of this game, they'll have a big advantage.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Down. 60 reps. 60 reps.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And on now is the punter, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like, because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge, because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you, then do it for myself.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing, Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's brought down, giving this one up to about the 35. Baker changing the play at the line. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's going to air one out. And this one is incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They'll look to throw again. This is one. Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Going to the air again with Mayfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
29-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
Well, that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. When tapping those toes, he tried to get both in bounds. He could not do it, though.
In tap dance parlance, could not complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both feet, not just one.
Is that what they say?
There it is. You know, put a little sand.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Mayfield knocks this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he is going to get stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense holds here on the final play of the half.
So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State. And Scott Hansen.
Should have called timeout. Should have called timeout. Dumb play calling.
A one-touchdown ball game. 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Oh, some strong running. And a great move again. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
37-yard line.
Come on, set. Hut.
Coming left is Kamara. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll fake the give, and here's Rattler. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Ready.
Here's Rattler. That is caught. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
At the 36-yard line.
Green. 52 Bulls. Ready.
They'll give to Kamara here on the option. 2 yards on the pickup, but that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is what every back in the league is supposed to do, exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Kamara. Well, an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
That's another 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
And here's Kamara on the read option. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
That run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They could probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now,
oh, it's intercepted. A drive kill.
I know how to adjust to that shit a little bit, my boy.
It was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but
Tried that shit, didn't you?
by the INT.
and that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Following the interception, Mayfield. This one caught downfield by Evans. Touchdown, Chicago! Mike Evans, 71 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 14. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14-all following the interception last time that led to a score. And they've got it 1st and 10. Inside the 20.
That's on me, boy. That one number 3 field right there.
A big play there on the catch and run.
68 yards.
That was free fucking field like a
It
motherfucker.
looked like someone got their wires crossed because no one seemed to pick him up at all. He's running free, and there's not a quarterback in the league who's going to miss that throw. That's a huge play.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Ah, good shit.
He is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
They allow that shit like that.
An 8-yard touchdown run. And his guys are
And they were blocking their ass off, too.
There's Groupie for the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score.
They were blocking each other off that time. That one day, busted play false for that, y'all.
Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now a handoff to Bigsby. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Now back to throw. He's got his target. That's
They ain't afraid, my boy. We're not afraid.
before it's all said and done. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Bigsby.
You on it, ain't you?
On the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers,
The
keeping their
defense.
eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easy easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Oh, man. The bump. Good shit. Good pick. Fuck the bump.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call.
Ah, the fucking bump, man.
So is it really time to go
That might cost me the game. 2 red zone mishaps.
and still move it downfield?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 47-yard line.
Ready?
We blocked that shit that time.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Getting to him for the loss there, that's Kalijah Cansey.
Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
He'll have to deal with a second and 14 now after the loss. And he'll take this one down to about the 40.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 12.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
52 boom. Set.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. He's going to let this go for the end zone.
Down, Jair. On the block. On the fucking block. Good throw, boy.
A great effort there. 39 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. The point after, good by grouping. And the lead now up to 14.
Damn, that's crazy.
Set now to kick this one away.
Cowboys are traded Parsons. God damn.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Dang.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Until that
Dang.
last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests.
I done got outplayed. Good shit, boy.
They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
What the fuck? Come on, man.
Now Mayfield. It's incomplete.
What the hell, man? Oh, my God.
Deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
Ready.
Play action. Now Rattler. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. With now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Groupie for the extra point. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.